All right, everybody. Welcome to the JoeCast. This week, the first ever time I have got a local business owner, and we're going to throw it down. GQ the Barber's in the house. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Gentlemans Quality Barber. How's everyone doing today?
Perfect. All right, everybody. So before we get into too far, I just wanted to give some updates. We are officially 20 weeks and 4 days away from the baby being born. We're about to do a reveal party in 2 weeks. So it's one of those balloons or something getting shot, or hopefully it's not me, but something to surprise Megan and I on whatever it is. There will be one lone person that knows what it is, but it won't be Megan and I. So also going into that, this is it. This is the first local business JoeCast that I've ever done. I'm so excited about it. I'm so glad to have you, Greg. Greg, Gentlemans Quality Barber Company. I mean, he has been killing it, and I've been asking him to do this, and he is taking away from precious time that you have, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Why don't we shoot off some questions so you can kind of help everybody understand who you are. First and foremost, how did you get into barbering?
I started barbering when I was in 7th grade. I started cutting hair, I should say. And, had a pair of clippers, cut friends, family. And then over the years, I started cutting my own hair. And from there, cut a lot of my best friends. And then when they started having kids, I started cutting their kids' hair. And I had a dream that a guy was going to teach me to become a professional barber. I woke up from that dream. I had to write it down in my journal, and I pursued going to barber school and went to Delta Montrose Technical College.
Okay.
And got my barber's license. Took 9 months, like having a baby. Congratulations on the baby, by the way. Congratulations, Megan, and the pay. So yeah, man, it was from school. It was just jumping in knee deep and putting hair on the floor.
I think that's an awesome story of the fact that you woke up from a dream and you're doing this from literally a dream. A lot of people, it's something, they're doing something now because they heard from somebody, or, they read it in a magazine, or, something like that, or saw it online. But you woke up from a dream and you're getting it done. So Greg's been cutting my hair for a long time. He's been with different shops. Now he's a standalone. He's got his own business. He's not only an entrepreneur, but he's a local business owner. Going from you starting into barbering, a little before that, just some background history. You're from Chicago.
Originally from the Chicago area.
Made your way out this way?
Yeah, my mom and dad separated. My mom moved out here when I was young. My dad stayed out there. And so I had the pleasure of living both in the Grand Valley and in the Chicago area. I went back and forth pretty much my whole life, so I consider both places home. Love Grand Junction. I think it's a great city. Great weather, great people. And the difference, I love the culture and all the opportunities of Chicago, the sports, but to raise a family, to build a business, this is just, it really couldn't be a better community.
Wow. For me, what I've seen is you really do embrace both Chicago and the Grand Valley. I've seen that. Definitely one of those guys where I can come in here and we can talk about Broncos football, or we can talk about Bears.
Absolutely.
So definitely somebody that Greg is like in that case. So how does somebody get to booking with you?
Basically, I strictly book online. I book through a mobile app, whether you be on an Apple device or an Android device. The application is called Booksy. Booksy is an application. It's Booksy. You download it and you go to Gentlemans Quality Barber Company and you book the service and the time that you prefer. I recommend booking ahead of time because I do have a busy schedule, but that is the way to book with me. I also have another barber on board as well, Jake Scheid. He's also on Booksy. And he's under Scheid Barber Company, so he's available in the house as well.
Shout out to Jake. He's cut my hair before whenever I was in a crunch and couldn't get in with Greg. And so definitely nice to have multiple options here. I like the Booksy app. The biggest reason I like it is I have to be someone that's on my calendar. It's got to be on my schedule. You book on Booksy. It sends you an email. You can click the date from your email, and it will add it to your Google Calendar if you want, or if that's what you use, and it benefits me a whole bunch. Before I wrap things up, just wanted to touch base. I did a deal recently with Alan Coombs from Fidelity Mortgage. The buyer in this essence got into this home for $1,000 down. And so I just want to let everybody know that there are programs out there that are zero down, that are thousands of dollars down. So there's assistance out there, especially for these first-time home buyers that are looking to douse out of their expensive rent payments and get into an actual mortgage that's going to make sense. So I wanted to touch base on that. Greg, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
You
Joe.
were fantastic. I
man.
am so glad that you were the first person that I was ever able to do this with, because I know that this was something that I've always brought up to you. So I'm glad we finally got it done. Thanks,
It's an
man.
honor,
Appreciate
my
it. Yeah,
friend.
thank you so
Honor and a
much.
pleasure. Thank
All
you.
right, guys, that's it, and we'll talk to you guys next
Thank you.
time.